Hello and welcome. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, we're going to take a look around the Kung Fu Panda section at Dreamworks in the Motiongate Dubai Parks and Resorts. There's a bit of a tongue twister to get going, but we are going to have a good look round. So we have a shop to the left and right. There's a one-way system in and out, and you've got the two shops either side, and then we come straight to the roundabout that is located directly in the middle. On the roundabout on the outside, you can see that you've got Shrek, you've got How to Train Your Dragon, you've got Kung Fu Panda, and you've also got a Madagascar section as well, which is directly behind the water. This waterfall will have all the different characters in from all the different films and the franchises that are located within this park. So if there's anything that you can recognise, and obviously please do let me know in the comments below. And if you've seen all the other videos that were regarding this playlist with Shrek and all the others, let me know how you think Kung Fu Panda section compares to all the others. This will be the last video from the Dreamworks section, so you can now start to make up your mind which is your favourite with regards to the rides, the theming, the lighting and all that side of things. So within the Kung Fu Panda section, I'm going to warn you now, like I have done in every single video, it is basically empty. I went at the almost the perfect time of year to get on everything, at the perfectly wrong time of year to film anything with regards to rides and things working, but we will make the most of it best we can. So in the comments, let me know what you can see with regards to these characters, let me know what your favourite ones are, and let me know what films that they relate to as well. There's a lot of the films that were in this section that I hadn't really seen or know much about, so it's a bit of a schoolboy error, but it is what it is. So you can let me know in the comments below, which is really helpful with regards to what relates to what and everything else. So we are about to take a look at the entrances. We're going to loop it back around and start with Shrek. We'll go around the Shrek area now. I've said this in plenty of videos before. If you could take an overhead photo of the Dreamworks building, this unit is absolutely enormous. So these go back really, really far. So the Shrek's already been uploaded. How to Train Your Dragon is part of Madagascar. That's already been uploaded. You can see how bright and shiny that is. So we're going to take a look around the Kung Fu Panda section. So I have already warned you that it is me and basically me only, but we will soak it in. Let me know what you think of the theming, the lighting and everything else like that. And we'll also play spot the humans as well. So some of the areas are absolutely massive with regards to space. You can just see how wide the actual path is and everything else. So I guess they're expecting thousands upon thousands of people to be in here during their peak seasons. Lots of places to eat in here. So you have your noodle shop, and then obviously everything to the left hand side there is obviously where you can go in and grab a bite to eat. Some of the things I think that looked like they were closed were open, and other bits and pieces just weren't open. So like this building to the left hand side, that is still part of the restaurant, so that is all open and it just keeps going around. I do believe you've got your toilet block just to the left in here, and then we have a ride to the right hand side, and this is a perfect photo opportunity where you sit on the bench. Theming is very clever around this bit just because you've obviously got this lovely photo opportunity. It sort of gives you the height of just how tall the building is just at this area. So now we're going to the part of the video where I need to fill up some time. So obviously, because there's nothing to film, we're now going to film another queue line. However, there is some interesting theming within this queue line, and it is terrifyingly long. Again, this queue line is huge like it is on everything else. So it makes you wonder how many people they could fit in the Dreamworks section alone of this Motiongate part of this park, because you've got all these massive queue lines in each individual area, and then you've got the huge open space that's in the middle, which is basically almost like a big roundabout that goes around the teacups. So they sort of spit you out to the bits and pieces around the outside. So all the theming to this Kung Fu Panda is all around the outside, and then you've sort of got like they create like an open space in the middle with regards to where the teacups and things are. So we'll have a quick look around this bit now. Well, see if there's anything that you can spot with regards to if there's anything from the films, and then we'll also come straight back out, and then we'll start getting and having a look at all the other bits and pieces that are available. I think there's a couple more eateries to have a look at, and I think there's a clothing shop as well. But we will see what we can find and what gets discovered. So the reason why I've had to do a voiceover over basically everything is because all the music was copywritten and linked directly to the film. So I've had to turn the music down drastically, and then we've tried to do what we're doing now. So this is the bit where we get to, because it is a 4D one, I do believe. So it's a motion simulator 4D. So you wait here, they give you the goggles, and then you join an extra queue line then, which then loops you round. and then comes back through. But I now just turn back around and start coming back out the other way. We'll cut most of the queue line back off because you've just seen it. There's nothing different to see coming from this way, and then we'll end straight out by the front. So I think we will come back out. Obviously, we'll come back out the same way, and hopefully we should then just see the teacups and things directly in front. So we're not missing anything on this bit. I've just cut all of that out. And now you can see how flat it is in the middle to the left. And again, we've got the photo opportunity just to the right hand side. And then as the camera will pan round, you'll just see how vast and open the space is. Some of you were commenting and letting me know what you thought of the other areas. A lot of you think that the Madagascar section is your favourite, or also the House Train or Dragon. They seem to be the top two. A lot of people didn't like the Shrek area because they didn't like the theming and how it looked sort of like really dark and dingy for certain areas that should have looked like nice and bright and vibrant. So like I said, I'm not a massive Shrek fan, so you guys let me know with what you guys do think. So the lighting, the theming and everything else, the Kung Fu Panda, is it more bright and happy for everybody, or do you think that they could have done some different bits and pieces? But I think with how they've done it with the layout on the outside, and you just use this teacup as sort of like the big roundabout in the middle, it makes sense just being able to sort of walk around the outside, get your food, get on a ride, or vice versa obviously, and then you can go into the shop, onto another ride, you've got another photo opportunity, and it just seems to be like their main focus point would be their teacups, just because it's just the first thing that everybody will see. And it's just sort of good for space with regards to how much space you have got to walk where I am now, and all the theming around the outside I think looks very, very pretty with regards just to how it should probably link to the film. But I just think it looks effective anyway, so even if you've not seen the film, I just think it looks quite smart. So we are going to have a quick look in their gift shop, and of course, because it is in a Kung Fu Panda section, let me know and spot your t-shirt and everything else like that, and see what's new for the 2022 season, because this was filmed in February 2022 and they have still got all of the full COVID regulations in. So they're saying that you can only have 35 people maximum in this shop currently, and they're down to, I want to say it's at least 50%, if not less, of tickets sold on a day. So you can see how big these shops are. They are obviously massive, massive things, because this is, I do believe it's one of those that if you were to do the ride that I've just filmed the queue line from, you would actually then walk back through the shop and then pick up the bits and pieces. So that is one of those where they sort of exit you through the gift shop, where you can pick up some bits and bobs. But would that be something that you guys would want to do? Would you want to spend a load of time in the gift shops? I guess if it's your favourite film, you'd probably pick up maybe one or two things, or is it something that you're not really there for the t-shirts and things like that, and you just want to get on the more the ride-based stuff? So do you think they could have utilised that area any differently, or do you quite like the fact it breaks up the day and the little ones can look around and maybe pick up some mementos from the actual days? It's one thing that I've only ever done once, and that's pick up a t-shirt from one area that I went to for memories, but I would never consider picking up anything from here with regards to each individual film and everything like that. If I was to do it, I'd probably just pick up the actual theme park rather than the actual property of the film. But let us know what you think. Get involved in those comments, and I can start having a chit chat with you all. So again, the theming continues and carries on all around the outside. It all links. It's all exactly the same sort of thing with regards to the lighting and all these different areas. So this is like a meet and greet character area. Again, because of COVID, they didn't have any of that on at all in this area, and it's not a very big meet and greet because you've only got those three benches. So some of the meet and greets are absolutely enormous. Like you've got the big area outside of Shrek, where you've got the opportunity to see a lot of people. But again, they might just do more shows. Now we have got like some lights about to come up. I think it might just be here. This is probably for me the most effective part of this area of the park, just because it's one of those where you could grab a good photo as long as your camera picked it up. I thought it was quite a nice touch, and it's just a nice real vibrant colours of everything, because as you probably guessed by now, I do like bright colours. But I thought it was just a nice thing to have. It was different. It's the only area that had all the characters, I do believe, together, where you can just see them all and it all makes sense, and you can just sort of have a look around and take some photos. I don't think they did that in anything else. They split all of them up. So Let me know what you think of this as well. Let me know if you think it's out of place or if you think it works well. And again, I've gone over the layout, but let me know what you think of that with regards to how you think it works and how you think it flows. There's really, like I said, not much to see at all with regards to rides and stuff. You saw the teacups work, and that's about it in this video. So I've gone on for 10.5 minutes already, and I've shown you a teacup spin, which I know it's not exactly the greatest thing, but there's really nothing else to see because there's just nobody here. So hopefully this has helped with regards to all your different bits and pieces and booking. And if you are going to come at a quiet time, then obviously February is the perfect time to come. Definitely don't do it by yourself. I was tearing my eyeballs out because it was just a bizarre feeling being by yourself all day at a theme park that should be absolutely ramsacked, and then it's just full of staff rather than other people. But yeah, I got on everything. I did everything that I wanted to do. So again, you've got another little photo opportunity here with regards to some water and things like that. And again, it's a nice another little photo opportunity, and just an area, I'm guessing, which you could get out of the way. And if they will put some tables and chairs down here, it'll be another area that you can eat. But I don't know who this character is, so again, fill me in the comments below, guys. So I am gonna wrap it up here. But if you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff, that would be absolutely fantastic. Guys, as always, thanks very much for watching. You guys take care and hope to catch you in the next one. Ta-da.